ChatGPT Work just launched, and in this video I'm going to compare it with Claude Cowork as well as Notion and explain which of these tools to use to build your AI operating system. If you're familiar with Claude Cowork, then you will see that ChatGPT Work is literally the same thing. OpenAI just copied Anthropic because they're trying to get their market share back. So you will see that this works exactly the same as Claude Cowork. You can switch between Chat and Cowork. You can link a project. You can skip approvals, change the models. You can schedule tasks, as you can see here inside of Claude. And you can do the exact same thing with ChatGPT now as well. You can also switch to the code version, which is Codex. So if you're familiar with Claude Cowork, then ChatGPT Work is literally the same thing. And if you're not familiar with Claude Cowork, then this will feel very new to you. But in a nutshell, what this is through the MCP connections, which Anthropic invented, by the way, you can connect all of the different tools that you're using to AI. So here, if I go to Claude, go to connectors, you can see that I have all of these connected. And then what you can do, because this uses files and folders on your computer, you would then give it access to a folder, and then inside of that folder, you might have different files with different agent instructions, and then you can schedule them. So I can, for example, schedule a daily report. So it is going to use Rise, which I'm using to track my time, and it is going to create a productivity report inside of Notion. So because these tools are connected, it can then use the information from those tools in order to perform tasks. And now you can do that with ChatGPT as well. So you give it access to a project, you set up recurring tasks, and then it will use the plugins, which is the MCP connections, in order to go into these tools, perform the tasks, and all of that is then automated in the background. So you don't have to prompt and ask AI to do something. It will then just do these things in the background. So basically, this is how you create an AI employee, someone that runs autonomously in the background without you having to tell them to do something. And how does Notion fit into the picture? So Notion is the system that we give to AI in order for AI to have the knowledge, the data, the skills, resources, tools, in order for it to have everything that it needs in order to do its job, just like an employee. If you hire someone, you need to also put them onto the system so that they can actually do their job. You need to give them the SOPs, you need to train them, give them the right information. So all of that happens inside of Notion. This is the system that makes your business visible. This is where the humans, where you and your team go to actually do the work. This is where you organize the context for AI, whether it's your business vision, SOPs, offers, data, client information, all of that is inside of Notion. And then we connect Notion with Claude or ChatGPT so that we can then create the automations that runs the business. So Notion isn't the same as Claude or ChatGPT. Notion is the system layer that we integrate AI into. So the real comparison is Claude Cowork versus ChatGPT Work. And also just mentioning Claude and ChatGPT, as well as Gemini and Grok, is already integrated into Notion. So you can use any of these AI models directly inside of Notion, even if you don't have them on a subscription. So if you don't have a Claude subscription, you can still use Claude if you have the Notion business plan. And you can use any of these AI models, including Notion's own AI, in order to create AI agents that then do your work for you directly inside of Notion. But the focus of this video is going to be Claude Cowork versus ChatGPT Work. So let's get into that. All right, so Notion versus Claude Cowork versus ChatGPT Work. And just before we get into this is a meta example of how to use Claude inside of Notion. So as you can see, I have the Notion AI chat with Claude selected, and it helped me create this dashboard based on the content and the context that I have inside of my YouTube database. So again, Notion is where we store everything, and then we use AI in order to use that information and help us, where in this case it is to create this dashboard. So just a quick example of how to use Notion and Claude together. So let's start with the goal. The goal is to build an AI operating system so that you can automate the busy work and get your time and freedom back so that you can actually live life. And in order to do this, you need three types of systems. You need a system of record, which is where the truth lives. This is all of your processes, context, data, information. This is where all of that is visible and organized. Then you need a system of engagement. This is where the work actually happens. This is what the humans use in order to do their job. Both of these is Notion. And then thirdly, you need a system of intelligence. This is the AI layer that you put on top of this in order for AI to automate the work and free up your time. So hopefully now you can see why Notion is so powerful with AI, because Notion is the system of record and also the system of engagement, which then makes AI actually useful. So that is why Notion is important, why you need to have the systems in place first, and then you layer AI inside of the system. Now you might be wondering if Notion is a safe tool to use with all of the AI stuff happening, and yes it is. Notion is cash flow positive, making over $600 million per year. They have a valuation of $11 billion, over 100 million users, and half of the Fortune 500 companies use Notion, and 90% of the revenue comes from teams, meaning the recurring revenue is very sticky, it is very stable, they're not just going to cancel, and OpenAI as well as Anthropic is both using Notion, so both ChatGPT and Claude, the companies are using Notion. So Notion is a very safe tool to use as the system layer for your business, because Notion also adapts to your business instead of the other way around. So if you have something like a business OS, which by the way, if you want this one, just click the first link in the description, then you can adapt this as your business grows. You're not limited by the tool, because with Notion, you can build your own tool, your own system in your own way and in your own style. And Notion also integrates with every single other tool that exists. So it is a very safe tool for the system layer of your business. And the growth in AI actually makes Notion more profitable, not less. So in 2025, 25% of Notion's revenue came from people using their AI features, whereas now this is over 60%. So the more AI continues to grow, which it will, the more Notion is going to grow as well, because they're also building their own AI. They have custom agents, personal agents, custom MCP connections, all of the AI models inside of Notion that you can use for free. So overall, Notion is becoming one of the most important tools that you need to use in your business if you want to use and integrate AI, if you want to automate work. So as AI continues to grow, the more Notion is going to grow as well. So this also just further enhances the point that Notion is a safe bet into the future. And just something else I found interesting, there is over 1.2 million Claude to Notion connections. So people connecting Claude to Notion via the MCP, and over 15 million Notion pages are being written with AI every single month. And both of these is only 12% of Notion users doing it. So there is a big gap between people using Notion as a simple note-taking tool or a replacement for Google Docs and actually using it as an AI operating system. So if you're part of the other 88% that does not have Notion AI set up yet, then I have a free school community in the description below that you can join that will show you how to actually use Notion and AI as effectively as possible to build your AI operating system. Alright, so that is enough about Notion. If you want more Notion, just join the school community. But let's now move on to Claude Cowork and ChatGPT Work. So as I mentioned before, ChatGPT Work is basically just Claude Cowork. Cowork already came out in January. This was just the beta launch, and then in April it got released to all of the paid plans, and now we got ChatGPT Work. So ChatGPT is playing catch up with Claude. Anthropic is the company that is innovating. They're the ones coming up with the new ideas, the new products, and then OpenAI is just copying Anthropic. And if you want to see a side-by-side comparison, you can just pause the video and go through this. But basically, Claude Cowork has been around for longer, so they have a more mature MCP ecosystem, and the MCP technology is what allows AI to use the tools that it is connected to the same way that you would use them. It's not the same as an API. API is for sending data from one tool to another. This one is AI actually using the tools. So that is very important, and that is kind of what makes Claude Cowork and ChatGPT work is the MCP connections. And also another fun fact, Anthropic, they actually invented the MCP technology and then made it available for anyone to use, which ChatGPT is now using as well with ChatGPT Work. So Anthropic is innovating and building the better product, which is also why they have 40% of the market share when it comes to businesses compared to OpenAI's 27%. So almost more than double the money that goes into AI for businesses, for enterprises, teams, solopreneurs, it goes to Anthropic compared to OpenAI. And Anthropic also has 54% of the entire coding market through Claude Code, because that is the primary problem that Claude is solving, is decentralizing code as a form of leverage. I already made a video on it, but basically there's 4 different types of leverage. You have capital, you have labor, you have content, and then you have code. But until now, code was only for the programmers. But now with Claude Code, anyone can code. Anyone can build a software, create automations, and use code as a form of leverage to build and grow their business. So this is insanely powerful, and Claude is the one doing it. So that is also another reason for their bigger market share. Even though ChatGPT has more users, they almost have 1 billion users using the platform, which is pretty insane. But this is more your everyday person. It's not necessarily the businesses or the teams or the solopreneurs. And then also 81% of everyone that uses Claude is saying that it is vital to the work that they do, which is a lot higher than any other AI that has been recorded on the stat, but I will get to that in the next section. So basically, Claude is at the moment winning the AI race, better product, and it is also more safe. They have more trust, and ChatGPT is playing catch up, trying to win back their market share. Now let's look at some of the data. So as I mentioned before, Anthropic has a 40% market share of businesses using AI, whereas OpenAI only has 27%, and Anthropic share is growing year over year. So here you can see 2023, it was 12%, then 24%, 40%, and now it might even be higher than this. This is just the data that was available at the time of recording this video. Estimated annual recurring revenue for Anthropic is $47 billion, which is insane if you convert that to how much they're making per month. That is some really good monthly recurring revenue. And OpenAI, almost half of that. So Anthropic is more profitable. And then when it comes to people actually using AI, 81% of everyone using Claude says that it is more vital to them than ChatGPT or Gemini, Copilot, or any of these other ones. So ChatGPT 71% and Claude 81%. And then the last one is just the highest quality test on the AI models, where Claude is winning ChatGPT. So if you were to use both of them, the way you would do that is, if you care about the output, if it is a piece of content or a proposal that you're presenting to someone or a document that you're going to reuse over and over, then use Claude, especially Opus or Fable. Otherwise, if it's more or less just like a Google search, you want to find some information, or it just needs to analyze some data, then ChatGPT is perfectly fine and will actually be cheaper. So ChatGPT is faster and cheaper than Claude, but Claude is genuinely more high quality than ChatGPT. Now, obviously, I prefer using Claude over ChatGPT, and this is not even because of the AI models. This is because of the trust and safety. Because if I'm going to give AI access to my entire life, including my computer, I want to know that the data is safe and secure. And I feel much safer giving that data to Anthropic than OpenAI. Now, there's a lot of reasons for this. I'm just going to go through a few of them, but I would recommend you to do some research on this topic yourself. But one of them is that the leads of OpenAI's safety team, which was a group tasked with keeping the future of AI safe and aligned with human values, left the team, saying publicly that safety culture and processes have taken a back seat to shiny products. And then not long after they left, the entire team got disbanded. So that's one concern. And then last year in October, OpenAI converted from a non-profit to a for-profit company, which also got some pushback from the employees and people asking regulators and attorneys to block it from happening, which obviously did not happen. So OpenAI is no longer a non-profit. And then in November, there was a filing showing that safety language had been entirely removed from the company's mission statement. So here's just a few things that is a little bit concerning, but there is a lot more that is a lot more concerning, but I will leave that up to you to do your own research. Now, on the other hand, Anthropic was founded by Dario and Daniela Amadei, who is a brother and sister, and they were both OpenAI vice presidents who left the company over safety disagreements in order to then start a more ethical and safe AI, which is Anthropic. And Anthropic is structured as a public benefit corporation, legally required to weigh its mission statement alongside profit. And Anthropic also have a long-term benefit trust, which is an independent body that elects and eventually appoints a majority of the board to insulate the mission from short-term commercial pressure. And they also published a full AI constitution, openly licensed, that me and you can read in order to understand their vision for Claude's character, their intentions, Claude's behaviors and values. And this is a very long document that is not written for me and you. This is for Claude. This is essentially Claude's system prompt, and they made all of this public, which is pretty insane, but it also shows that there is a lot more accountability when it comes to Anthropic compared to OpenAI, and they're making all of this transparent so that we have visibility on how they're actually building out Claude. So this is just one of the reasons why I think that Anthropic and using Claude is also much safer than using OpenAI's ChatGPT. So should you use ChatGPT or Claude? Well, the decision is up to you, but most likely you will use both of them because 79% of Anthropic's customers also pay OpenAI, which is pretty interesting. So people wanting to have the flexibility of choosing which AI they can use. And then also businesses paying for both of them doubled over 1 year. So it went from 8% to 16%. So most likely you will use both of them and then through that process see which one works better for you and then either cancel the other subscription or you just use both of them. But personally, I just use Claude and I also have Claude on the max plan, so I don't worry about any tokens or usage limits. So for the final verdict, Claude Cowork or ChatGPT Work, seeing that both of these are the exact same product, it comes down to the company behind them. But if your business is running on Notion, then Claude Cowork is definitely the right choice. And if your business is running on Microsoft, then ChatGPT will 100% be a lot better for you because it is natively integrated. Bill Gates is one of the investors in OpenAI. So if you're using Microsoft to run your business, then use ChatGPT. If you're using Notion or you want to start using Notion, then Claude is definitely the right move. But as I mentioned before, most people use both of them. So just play around and see which one you like more, which one gives you better outputs, and then you just stick with that one, or you just keep paying for both of them and then you have both of these AIs at your disposal. So how does this actually fit into an AI operating system? So in order to build one, you need these 6 layers in place. You need the system, context, and data, which is inside of Notion. So the system of record and the system of engagement. Then you need the system of intelligence, which would be setting up Claude. And then you add in AI automations, which is what we use Claude Cowork and Claude Code for, as well as the optimization layer in order to make sure that all of this keeps running and improves over time. But if you want to learn more about this, then just click the first link in the description below or watch the video that is on the screen now in order to go deep into every single one of these 6 layers and learn how to build an AI operating system with Notion and Claude for your business. I'll see you there.